Yo, what's up guys, Blackload is back again with episode 6 of the Satisfactory Let's Play series we're doing here on the channel. So, as you can see, I finally linked up all the miners, so that is fantastic. I'm getting a decent amount of modular frames, so I'm just gonna let that assembler do his thing while I wait for the resources, but I can start to unlock the milestone basic steel production finally, because I have most of the resources, the rotors, the concrete. Still just need to quickly grab the wire, so I'm gonna do that. Righty, got the wire. I'm gonna put the wire also in. Send the pod off. We have steel production finally at last. So yeah, before I go ahead and just start with it, I did actually completely forget about the numbers. The last number I did unlock was 8. So oh no, 9. So I need 10, 11 and 12. Still gonna let the modular frames do their thing. I just kind of want to wait it out until I can unlock vehicular transportation, but the pod is 6 minutes away, so that's gonna take quite a while, so I might just set up a few things here and there. Right, so while I wait for the pod to return, I'm quickly just gonna like change the setup up a little bit, just to make an overflow system for the resources to go, because currently the cable is full and the copper sheets is full. I did grab wire out of the storage container, so it's starting to fill up, but it'll be full soon. I'm quickly gonna change this up and show you guys what I did. Alright, so I finished setting up the overflow system over here while I was waiting for the modular frames. Very, well, not the perfect setup. The line over there delivering the cable isn't straight because, yeah, and the setup might be actually be a lot inefficient because can't get the resources in there. But for now, I'm just gonna have to make do with it. Just that the resources just keep flowing and doesn't stand still, because I don't want this stuff to just stand still and not take any power. So that will just kind of keep it running. And the cable on top, also just smart splitter running into here and bringing it downwards, because I did try to like place the smart splitters and stuff down here, but it just didn't fit. So I did think it wasn't gonna fit, but yeah, so did it this way, which I think it works. For now, I'm gonna grab the extra modular frames up there and see how many I get. Okay, so I have enough to unlock transportation and the pod has returned. Well, I have enough of the frames. We have to grab the rest. Okay, so I did send up the materials. Got the truck station and the tractor used to deliver some materials to wherever I need them, but I'm probably going to use that actually for the founder. I'm setting up the steel production, but that's for a bit later. At the moment, I quickly will get up an awesome sink it to the power, get a storage crate down, link that up, and quickly want to deposit the 5 alien DNA capsules that I have. Right, so I'm up to 7 tickets to use, which is great. Right, so I quickly grab the one ticket that I had inside of my storage crate there. So I'm gonna set up an awesome shop. I have 8 tickets to work with, which is great. I guess I want to get myself a floor hole, definitely. Right, so quickly went ahead and got myself pipeline, floor hole, a modern catwalks and label sign, so I can actually start using the catwalks, and the label sign is just for why not, I guess. So I got those. I'm gonna use so I can start using them in the factories. Yeah, just need a few more things here and there to actually start building my factory like I want it to. So for now, I'm just gonna stick with what I have here and do the things that I have here as is until I get those. But I'm gonna quickly check to get to a location where I can start to set up a small steel factory, so I can also get some steel up and running. Alright, so quickly gonna unlock improved melee combat, since I did see I can get that. So I'm gonna send the pod off to get that. And I also forgot I did unlock the blade runners, just never crafted them, and I have no idea why, but I do need 20 silica and I don't have that, so yeah. Okay, but I am heading to that direction, so quickly gonna grab a few materials and go to that side, because I have an idea where I want to set up a small steel factory. So I'm gonna grab a few materials so I don't run out halfway through me building it, so I don't have to run back all the way and waste like 5 minutes running back. Oh yeah, I did see it in the previous episode. If you haven't checked out the previous episode, I'll put a card there in the top right corner for you to go check it out. Forgot to mention that, but I'll also link the playlist up there. But when I was like setting up this miner, like you can put a miner here and it is like it's a normal iron node, but there's no texture around it. Like, I don't even know if it's a texture glitch in my world or what's going on, but it's just mining into the ground with no node. I can't even hold E to like mine it and do hand mining on it. I need to actually like put a miner here. It's like just underneath. There's nothing here. So yeah, very interesting. So yeah, quickly did unlock jump pads. Not that I'm ever gonna use it, but to get rid of the tier 2 items that's in there, and found out that you can actually jump on this weird bean creature. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead start to set up the basic steel production, because the rest of the milestones I do need steel for that, and I really need to change the way I get up here, but I did unlock catwalks, so I'll do that in the future. But for now, I'm gonna head off to the location. Right, so I'm at the location of where the coal node's at. Oh, it's spear nodes, so that's nice. The quartz nodes are just beyond here, near to the edge of this rock. But I'm gonna use this coal node. Probably also gonna use a tractor to just deliver the nodes, because there's a bunch of iron nodes also just beyond this part here. Don't know if I'm gonna use all the iron nodes, but I'm definitely gonna use some of them, and maybe leave some of them open for future expansion. But I'm quickly gonna get this set up with foundations, and then I'll be back. Right, so didn't connect up anything to the power yet, but this is the basic setup I'm just going with. But yeah, I might actually in the future make a pathway up here over there, because the iron node is actually, like I said, just beyond there. So if I can make a nice like road going up and over there to that location, actually be really nice. But for now, I'm just gonna follow the path that they have made for me. We're gonna connect this all up. Right, it's all connected. Sadly did find out that it's almost time for more power, because I'm almost using 500 megawatts, and when I connect all of the foundries and stuff, it's definitely gonna go beyond this. So I want to also get myself some power switches that might be really helpful to just turn off certain sections of the factory when I don't need it. But sadly I can't research the power switch because I need steel. So yeah, sad. Right, so I'm here at the location I'm planning on using. It has 4 or 5 iron nodes here, and it looks like limestone up there. So I'm gonna use this location for it. Still have the creatures passive, just so they don't bother me. So yeah, there's the quartz nodes I was talking about. So it's quite close. But if I run like a few foundations down here, I can actually use the tractor to get up here easier. There's also a copper node there. So that's nice. If I do need some copper for whatever reason, it's close to me. So yeah, I'm quickly gonna get a few foundations up and running, see what I need, see how much I'm gonna set up. As I said, I might not even use all of these nodes over here, or I might use it in the future. I haven't decided yet, but we will see when I get there. So yeah, I quickly took a look around. The environment's really nice, especially this cliffside. I'm planning on doing a cliffside factory or something here, but that is for a bit later. For now, I'm just gonna set up some basic steel production, beams, pipes, you name it, so I can actually unlock the next milestones and start working on the next phase of the space elevator. But yeah, let's get to it. Right, so quick update. Didn't do much, but I plan on bringing the tractor in this side, deliver the coal over here, and then the coal and the iron comes out at the same place, kind of. So these are next to each other. Running into a few foundries, I'll see how much foundries I can actually link up to this system, because I'm not sure myself. I haven't done any maths or placed any foundries, but I'll check once I place one. But yeah, so this is the plan, and these 3 nodes I'm not going to use at all at the moment. I'm going to wait until I'm setting up the big steel factory that I'm planning on doing cliffside over here. So when I'm doing that, I still do have some steel production coming in to some extent. So that's the plan for the moment, but I'll inform you guys if I change my mind or anything. But for now, I'm going to stick with it until I can get those things up and running. Right, so went ahead, connected all the foundries up. Well, just the iron part. I'm gonna run it through like this for now. You can use 3 foundries in total, but I have to underclock this one to use just a little bit less, because this might be a pure node delivering 120, but 120 divided by 45 equals 2.666. 45 plus 45 is 90. 20 minus 90 equals 30. So I must underclock this one to use 30, which then, yeah, it goes down to 66.6667 to produce 30 steel ingots per minute. So yeah, this setup should then run at 100%. We're gonna expand a bit. I'll update you guys once I'm done with it. Made a second floor like I said I will. Also did want to like run each foundry into a constructor, but as I said in the previous video, I have another idea on how I want to set up factories, and that is kind of breaking it all into sections. So like this, I'm making all the foundries run into one conveyor belt and then outputting it on top. So on top I have a manifold system. Did place down 3 splitters, but I'm gonna probably remove them. But the idea is to get all the resources on one conveyor belt and delivering them to this section of the factory. I need them to. I could also like have built this top part down here, but yeah, the idea is to get all the resources on one belt and deliver them throughout the factory, so that I don't need to run like one foundry up to a constructor and so on. I hope you get the idea. But yeah, quickly gonna set up the constructors, see the amount of resources I'm getting, so I can at least maybe set up 3 constructors, but if not, that would be fine. I can work with 2. I just need beams and pipes. But I'll see you guys once I got this up and running. Righty, so I'm done finally. What I did, got it up to 4 constructors over here. First one doing steel beams requires 60 per minute. This one doing steel pipes requires 30, so that equals up to 90 per minute. And then I've set the loss to 25%, underclock it to 25%, so it produces 3.75 but uses 15. And this one also produces 10 but also uses 15, so that rounds up to 120 steel ingots per minute, which I am producing at this factory. So for this I did run it into a bunch of mergers just to get all the resources on one line. Not always the best idea, but for this it will work. So it all runs on one line with a smart splitter at the end pushing the steel beams into a storage container, and another smart splitter pushing the steel pipes to another storage container, and one line for the overflow that's running into a sink. So this should be all sorted. If the system is full, I will end up generating tickets with all of that. I mean, I'm happy with it. But yeah, I'm quickly gonna get this all connected to the grid. Hopefully the power doesn't crash on me, and then I'm set with the steel production. Okay, so I'm back. Left it for a while. I'm not sure how long I left it, but yeah, I was gone for a while. So it did fill up quite nice. Gonna just grab everything out of here. Just quickly trashed some of the items that I had in my inventory. Grab a bit more. I did realize, and I did just realize it. Some of the machines didn't run perfectly. They're turning on and off and on and off. Found out the problem. I never upgraded this conveyor over here to Mark II, so it was never delivering the 120, only 60, so that all the foundries were working inefficient. So that's why things are still filling up at all. But I connected it. It should fill up eventually and start running at 100% efficiency. So yeah, but we're gonna head to the factory. We're gonna start completing some of the milestones I have there to unlock the rest of the beautiful things that I haven't unlocked yet. But I'll see you guys there. Right, so I'm back here at the factory. I gotta start some advanced steel production to get that up and running, so I'll quickly deposit all the resources in here. Then I'll check to get logistics 3. This will be very helpful, especially with my iron production that's going on at the moment here, because I need the 140 to go in with the 140 screws to go into that assembler over there, so that it can run 100% efficiency, because at the moment it's not running as it should. And send off the logistics 3. Alright, so quickly went to the sink, grabbed the tickets I had. I had 18 tickets, which, I mean, that's a really decent amount. Didn't think I would get 18 tickets this fast. I do want to unlock the pipeline wall attachment. That is one. And I do want to get the Mark II wall outlets. That's 6 tickets already. Then, alright, so I also do want to get myself the concrete walls. Structure beam pack conveyor walls. Right, so that's what I'm gonna grab. Pipeline wall attachment, wall power outlet Mark II, concrete wall material, structured beam pack, and conveyor walls. That's 18 tickets down the line. I do also want to grab myself some doors, gates, and windows. The tilted walls can wait for a bit, not in a rush to get that. I do want to unlock, definitely get the half foundation set, and well, all the foundation sets in general, like I want to get them. But the rest of the stuff, not that much on my mind to get. I do want to get myself some lights eventually, but I don't have any ports set up to do anything, and I did forget to grab the ports for the beautiful Blade Runners. So yeah, that's bad. And the display sign. That's the things I have my eye on at the moment. Oh yeah, and the structured frame set would come in handy a bit later, but I can't get at the moment, so might as well just leave the sink to do its thing while I wait for the pod to return. Oh yeah, before I forget, also got another hard drive placed in there. I got it from a pod that was near the steel production area I just built. So yeah, let that hard drive do its thing. I'm quickly going to get the last resources that I have for the milestone for advanced steel production. I did see with advanced steel production I do get Mark II miners, which means all these will produce 120 items per minute instead of 60, which also means I must expand both factories again. But I think with this expansion, I don't think I'm gonna change location, but I am gonna have to wait for the storage just to fill up so that I don't run out of resources when expanding. But that also means I should expand my power plant, because expanding this and this means a lot more power. And I am also running on the brink of the power cutting out, because I'm actually over the max consumption. But luckily some things aren't running. So yeah, I'm just barely making it. We'll worry about that a bit later. Just quickly want to get the pod has returned, gonna get the last materials, and then I'll be back. Right, and this is steel production done. Great, then send the pod off. Ah, love pressing that big red button. I mean, who doesn't love pressing a big red button, right? And that's getting sent off. We have advanced steel production, which then gives us Mark II miner, which I need in case that's drill beams for. Okay, I need to expand that steel production as fast as possible. But first it will be power. At least we have some power storage also now, which will come in handy to store up some power for when we need it. Some Mark II outlets that we also got. So that's that. So yeah guys, I think this is gonna be it for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. In the next video we will try to upgrade this or maybe expand the steel production. I will see when I get there, but if you enjoyed the video, do leave a like. If you didn't, dislike, do leave a comment on what you think I can improve or what you would like to see me do in one of my videos. But yeah guys, until next time, bye.